Hello everyone. I'm posting this video today in recognition of Read Canadian Day. We have so many wonderful authors in this country and fabulous stories that need to be shared, so I really hope that you are reading Canadian. And I want to highlight, as a Canadian author, 3 of my books today. And that's the reason I'm wearing this hat, because the first book I want to talk about is called Tunnels of Time. It's an updated version of this story, and in it, 12-year-old, actually 13-year-old Andrea goes back in time to the 1920s in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, where she encounters gangsters as well as the gangster Al Capone. And so Andrea ends up wearing a hat like this to help disguise herself as a boy. I don't want to give too much away, but I do want to tell you that it's obviously a time travel story, and Andrea has many adventures in the tunnels in Moose Jaw. I also wanted to talk about Skye Bird and the Eagle Feather. You can see that this book has won a wonderful Moonbeam Award, which is really special to me. In this story, Skye is 12 years old, and she, at the beginning, is heading off to a new school. And at her new school, Skye does not feel welcomed. There's nothing there about her Cree culture, nothing about the history of the Cree people in the area, and Skye feels very unwelcome. She's told to just fit in the mainstream, fit in and be like everybody else, which is another word really for assimilate. And so one day, Skye doesn't go to school and ends up having a vision and meeting an old cookum in her vision, a woman named Okama, and she is like a spirit guide for Skye. And the spirit guide, Okama, takes Skye on many historical missions where Skye learns about the past, all of our shared past, and learns about the history, and each visit empowers Skye, and there's some really cool things, really important things that happen at the end of the story that you'll just have to read to find out. Another book I wanted to talk about is Mistasiniy, Buffalo Rubbing Stone. Mistasiniy is a Cree word which means big stone, and you can probably tell by the cover that the stone is very important in this story. You can see that this book also won a very important award. It's called the Purple Dragon Award. I love that name, Purple Dragon. On the stone you can see, or beside the stone, 2 boys. This is Danny, he's 12 years old. This is Zach, he's 12 years old. Danny is from the white settler family who has lived in the area since the 1880s. Danny's great-great-great-great-grandparents settled and homesteaded on the land. Zach's family, part of Zach's family lives in the small town nearby, and Zach's Mushum and Cookum live on the res nearby. And of course, Zach's family has been in that area for millennia, for tens of thousands of years. The boys are not friends, and you can probably tell that by looking at the picture. But at school, they are told that they have to work together to learn about the history of their families. And the more they learn about each family, the more they realize that they actually have a connection. And part of the story is they are connected through the rock that you see there. So again, I don't want to give too much away, but I'm really proud of the way I wrote this book, because the chapters are alternating, and one chapter is from Danny's perspective, and then the next chapter is from Zach's perspective, and it goes back and forth like that. And so you see things through Danny's eyes, and then you see things through Zach's eyes. So again, I hope that you will enjoy reading some wonderful Canadian books, and I hope you continue, and that every day is a Read Canadian Day for you.